How have you been doing? My name is Rose. Thank you for checking in, and thank you a lot for those that have subscribed and those that are here to watch and have not yet subscribed. Please do. I believe that as time goes by you will. Kindly do, and I will really appreciate. Thank you for those who joined the channel, those who subscribed recently. I want to tell you that I am eternally grateful, that I am really and honestly grateful. So today I decided to just take a walk and come to the beach, but I have not gotten exactly to the beach, although I can see it from where I am seated. Why? Reason being, it is quite hot, and so I decided to rest under this tree as we catch up with you guys. And it really looks funny, but even at the beach there are no people. Well, it was told that there should be no people, and the place where I'm seated is a stretch or something that was built to lead people to the beach. It looks like a bridge, but it's not completed. So on this walk, it's not a boardwalk per se, but it is a walk. On this walk, it is quite long, and there are usually people taking photos and people just coming to view the ocean on top of it, and others just coming to bask, to relax and to chill. And there are also quite a number of people selling snacks, and today I am the only one. There is nobody along this stretch, and it left me thinking how hard it must be for those that were getting livelihood from this point. You know, there used to be fishermen who would hawk their fish along this place, and the photographers and the other people who would sell snacks, and you would find them here today, tomorrow, and the rest of the days that you would come along. So that translates to this, that maybe they don't have a job right now, or wherever they are, they don't have an income. My heart really goes to them, and I pray that this pandemic will just come to pass and people will get to their normal livelihood. I can imagine the loneliness, an honest or sincere loneliness that people feel at around this time, because we are used to interacting, socializing, and now that is not there, and we have to find life still. If we are not planning to commit suicide or to just do away with life, then we have to find ways of living and still keeping in touch with people. And this has affected everyone, I guess, but I know people have found a way of coping with the situation. Many people have. Some others are still looking for ways, and I pray that very soon you will find a way. I want to give you some ways I have found helpful as I stay home and minimize movements. And one is doing what I love. I love doing a lot of things. Of late, I love watching videos on cooking, and so I have been trying menus. I have been watching and trying and sometimes writing down recipes, and it has helped like pastime for me. And I know everybody has something that they love doing, and maybe time has not been on their side. You can now utilize this time to do that, and it brings joy. When I cook a meal and it is yummy, it makes me feel really good. Number two is getting into engagements that add value to you. For example, the other day we had a really nice and great discussion in our church lady platform, and we discussed, we are reading First Corinthians as a ladies ministry, and we discussed a chapter for almost 2 hours. For me, that was reviving. You imagine 2 hours of your time at home engaging with the people that you would normally be congregating with and having fun and discussing such like things. So for me, that's a way that I have remained in touch, and also just checking up on people. For those who are with their families, I am happy for you. For them that are far from their families, you can still make memories with your families. I know, like, in our family, there are so funny people. And when we get on WhatsApp and everybody now wants to unleash their funny aspect, I find myself laughing loud, even when I'm alone. I really look forward to those moments. And here and there, we throw in jokes and, we catch up, we get to know how each one of us is doing. And yeah, that has been of help. And the most helpful thing to do is to put our hope in God. This has helped me a lot, and I am a Christian, and mine is to search the scriptures and get to know what God has said about situations and about happenings of life and all that. And so I have found solace in the Lord. I have found answers. I have gotten discoveries as I read scriptures, and I have found God and real hope in Him, especially during this time. And also prayers, we hope and we pray, and we have faith that when we pray, He hears us, and when He hears us, then He answers us. And I know somebody would wonder if He is a great God. This is a discussion that pops up every time people talk about the greatness of God. And some people would argue in this that if God is great, why would He allow such like a thing to happen to us and all that? And my response to such a question would be, in His sovereignty, He does things. And you see, this does not negate the love of God for us. It does not take away His power to do things. It doesn't now make Him powerless. It doesn't make Him less God. He still remains God. And I'm telling you, even the few that we have, the few things or the miles that we have been able to take and kind of curb this thing is by the help of God. In those small achievements, in the manner that even the wisdom for the government to tell us to stay at home, to lock down some counties, and to do everything that they are doing, that wisdom has been given to them by God Himself. The wisdom or the understanding for us or humans to heed to the call and directives by the government or whoever is giving instructions. That ability to do that. The world is so full of chaos, but we want peace, and we have participated to live in peace. The ability to do that can only be given by God. Our will, in our own strength, we can't. We would revolt. We would be demonstrating everywhere because we want to interact as we have been. But you know what? Because God has given us peace and an understanding that we want to fight this together. That's why everybody is trying their best to protect their neighbor. Yes. Another thing I do is to make memories. For example, if I have wanted to read the Bible and now that I have time, there are people who have wanted to read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, to read a book and finish, to read 3 books in a month, to read, you know, to spend like 7 hours with their child, to give quality time to their spouse, and to concentrate on something, but they were in lack of time. God has presented that time to us. Imagine, you know, you have been praying and desiring to have that time and that moment and the ability to do all that. God has given us. Even as we are fearful and anxious about this pandemic, I want us to also look into the good that this has brought to us, or the opportunities that have been created. I have wanted to watch meaningful YouTube videos, but most of the times I don't get time. And let me tell you, in this time, I have watched them. I also want to read, and I am setting myself ready to do the same. I have the time, and so I will capitalize on this time that I have, and I know after this period that I have been at home and that I will be at home, I know I'll come out and celebrate the achievements. Yeah. And also something else, if you can reach out to someone and help, please do. Yeah. If you have some extra food, just see how you can give it to those that don't have. If you have wanted to declutter your wardrobe and do something meaningful to the society around you, like give clothes out, those that you don't use. If you have wanted to do something for your society, this is a high time. You can plan and see on how to do it without causing chaos, without posing danger to anyone and all that. So grab the opportunity, do it. That I plan to do, and yeah, I know I will. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like it, and share. Be blessed and have a good and great time wherever you are.